Hi everybody, I'm Michael Louden. Welcome back to Michael Louden TV. We're talking running recaps today. We're at the Meijer State Games of Michigan. We're up here at East Kentwood High School. I'm going to be running in the mile and the half mile today. My wife Kathleen is behind me right here. So I brought my support group with me. They're running the hurdle events right now. I'll turn it around. Got a couple of kids out there in the 55 hurdles. So we got many different running events. People of all ages are out here. As you just saw, there's kids out here.
Well done,
we
guys.
got high schoolers out here, college athletes, people past college. We've got folks in 50s, 60s, 70s. There's like a 73-year-old that's running in the mile, and we've got a 100-year-old guy running today in the 50-meter sprint. I believe he's also doing the 100, if I remember correctly, as well, and he's also doing 3 field events: the javelin, the shot put, and the discus. So hopefully we'll get you some video footage of that. We'll get some recap footage after I'm done with the 800 and 1600. That is after I've at least caught my breath, because I'm going to be wearing myself out. I brought my track shoes with me. They're bright green, just like my shirt. So so yeah, they're pretty flashy. I'll show those off to you later after the events as well. So yep, Meijer State Games here, track and field portion of it at East Kentwood High School. I'll show you around so you can see exactly where we're at. Whoops, almost not. I'm sitting on a cooler because the stands are wet and I almost knocked it over. So yep, here we are, East Kentwood High School. So we'll get some footage today of running some running events for your enjoyment. So stay tuned. This is the men's 110-meter hurdle race here.
Not cool, no.
He's flying.
And let's go Mayhew.
Ooh.
Lambert, first two across. Let's cheer these other two out as they bring it home.
All right, they got it. They got it done. Good job.
Role models for all ages. When we see someone like Fred out there still competing.
The guy that disappeared on the track on lane 2, he's in the black next to the guy, the official in the red. He's to the right. He's the one that's 100 years old that I've been waiting to see.
Had the privilege of racing with Fred will be Ray Bentley, age 71, in lane 3. Looks like 4 is currently open. Mark McBroom, 53 and 5. Tom Jacobs, 54 and 6. Biggie's Blocky. Bicky, 65 years old, and 7, and Jack Hipple, 91, on the outside in lane 8.
So you got a 100-year-old and a 91-year-old in this race. The 100-year-old's name is Fred. He's competing in this 50-meter dash. He's also, I believe, signed up for the 100-meter dash, if I read the article correctly earlier that was published this week on Wood TV8's website. And he's also competing in the shot puts, the javelin, and the discus. He's doing a lot more events than I am. I'm only doing 2 and he's doing 5. And he actually had to ask, it's like, how do I sign up for this? Because it was like 1 through 99-year-olds is like that could register. So they figured it out, and he's ready to go. He's the one in the black over on lane 2. So following closely here. This is what makes this event so great. You have kids just really young competing. And you have guys up to 100 years old.
That's it. Put your hands together, folks.
Incredible.
Mark McBroom moving it from lane 5 to Phil Winter, 100 plus. In lane 2. In order to compete in the shot put.
Yeah. Awesome. What a job. Well, to be 100, I hope to still be running too. Simply amazing. Hey, look, there's my wife Kathleen again.
Hi.
She's getting ready to cheer me on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm running really shortly. So you're wondering why am I recording then? Well, because we've got one more heat here of the men's 50-meter dash, and this is just to show a contrast of what we just showed you. There was, of course, the older gentleman running, the 100-year-old, and now you've got the youngest guys running here. You've got 5 of them running. There's going to be 2 after them. So you go from the oldest to the youngest. It just shows you how the state games in Michigan is that no matter what age you are, you can come and compete here and run or do whatever other events there are. You know, discus, shot put.
So skating, you can do skating.
Javelin. There's tons of different. There's like 33 different sports you can do. For the Meijer State Games in Michigan. It's not just track and field, but any age come out here and compete. So yeah, I'm still recording because of the fact there's still the 4x100 race, and then it's the 800 meter run, so still got a little bit of time to get my spikes on. So I'll show you those spikes right now. There they are. Look at how flashy they are. They're green, lime green like the shirt I'm wearing today. They got orange laces, some blue on them. They're Sauconys. That's what they are. I see I got spikes on the bottom.
They are ready.
Grip the track better. So thanks, Kathleen, for showing those.
Yep. Always happy to be a fashion show model.
So we've got 2 5-year-olds running here. We'll show you this race. And then probably the next time you'll hear from me will be after the 800 meter run. Hopefully I'll do very well, which I'm sure I will.
Type it, lane 5. 5 years old winning from lane 5.
Hi everybody, just got done completing the 800 meter run a few minutes ago. Meijer State Games is still going on right now. We're in the 200 meter dash. I'm still trying to catch my breath. Every time I do an 800 meters, it feels like I burned my lungs really, really bad because I was breathing really hard. No matter if I'm in really good shape like I am, or if I was in terrible shape, I'd be burning my lungs in an 800 meter run. So anyways, we had 2 heats for it. We had one for the older runners, and then and that was the one I was in, and we had one for the younger runners as well. So there was I was hoping to stay with the lead pack for a while, but there was a guy that got way out in front at the start. I'll post a link to the results in the description below so you can see just how far I finished behind him. But he got out, him and another runner got off to a really fast start, so I kind of stayed in about the middle, and I think they said I was about 35 seconds at like the 200. When I came around here to the start line, I was probably just take that, maybe add like 5 seconds to it, so that's like 75 seconds. So let's see, it'd be like a minute 15. My overall time was 2:39, so I slowed down a bit on the second lap. There was a kid that was in front of me I was trying to stick with. He sped up on the back stretch, so I tried to go with him, but he got away from me once we hit the front stretch. So I just did my best, kicked it in toward the finish line. The clock had already stopped on the winner's time, so I didn't get a chance to see my time. So I had to use my watch. So when I got across, I unofficially crossed in 2:39, if you can read that. So I'll get the official results later when I go up and pick up my medal, because I don't think there was anybody else in my age group from looking at the rankings from earlier. So up next for me will be the 1600 meter run, or what's also referred to as the mile run. Definitely not going to run as fast for the first half, or else I'll burn myself out and won't be able to finish the second half in the race. I'm looking to crack 6 minutes again in the mile race. So hopefully when you hear the recap of that, it will be under 6 minutes.
2, Gabriella Armstead in 3, Alana.
Like a box.
Go, Michael!
24 scheduled competitors here for our male mile. Adam Wallace running hip number 1, Drew Chambers hip 2, Mitchell Kotzier hip 3, Kenny Shans hip 4, Sage Collier hip number 5, Thomas Westrick hip 6, Joshua Williams running hip number 7, Van Kuykendall hip number 8, Anthony De Leon hip 9, Eric Giles hip 10, Jonathan De Leon hip 11, Liam Walters hip 12, Miles Mathis hip 13, Cyrus Boatman hip 14, Kevin Colbert hip 15, David Borland hip 16, Zach Livingston hip number 17, Andrew Schofield hip 18, Michael Louden hip 19, Matthew Schofield hip 20, Gerald Amarillo hip 21, Bart Williams hip number 22, Bob Schaefer hip 23, and Gerald Marilachinsky hip 24. David Borland, our early leader. 69.5 for his first unofficial 440-yard quarter-mile split.
Go, Michael! Come on! Pace yourself, buddy. You can do it. Stay with him. Don't let him out of your sights.
David Moreland, Quentin Corvelaire, Andrew Schofield, our first three. Sage Collier continuing to get that rock star status with the signs and the cheering. Enjoy it, Sage.
Michael!
Here's our leader, Quentin Corvelaire. Hammering home in the red. Right in the 504 range for Quentin. Unofficially, of course. Andrew Schofield now brings it home for second.
Bad boy, Michael.
Second overall, winning his age group, no doubt. He's 26, Quentin 17 years old. Fourteen-year-old Joshua Williams coming in now as well. Pretty good race brewing as we come off the curve with a couple of gentlemen battling away.
Michael! Finish strong, buddy.
Great finish, guys.
Hi, this is Michael back again at the Meijer State Games here, recapping the rest of it here at East Kentwood High School. Just wrapped up the 1600 meter run, which happened to be the last event of the day, and I took part in that. And I was looking to break 6 minutes in, and there was about 25 competitors or so in the event. I ended up taking 6th overall. So the first lap started out comfortably, nice easy pace. Excuse me. So yeah, very nice easy pace, wrapping it around, ended up passing a kid over here on the front stretch. And then I think at that point I was sitting like 7th overall at that point. There was a group of like 3 that were way out in front. My first lap was like 126. So off to a pretty good start. My second lap ended up being about, let's see, combined time was like 2:58. So it slowed down a little bit. Now it's at 4:30 after the third lap. And it's windy today too, so we felt the wind on the back stretch. So I was feeling really nice and comfortable the first 2 laps, and that third lap, and I was like, man, I just felt tired. And I was one of the competitors was running, Zach, said he was feeling the same thing. He felt tired along that point. I don't know what it is about the third lap. It must be the toughest because it's second to last lap or something like that. You know, you're halfway done. You still got those 2 to go. So then once we hit the final lap, and we hit the backstretch and we hit the wind, and I was at 4:30. I was like, okay, I need to start pushing it here, because otherwise I'm going to end up not breaking 6 minutes. So even into the wind on the backstretch, I pushed myself past Zach, and I was able to stay ahead of him after that. Came down the front stretch as hard as I could, probably about 50 meters or 75 meters to go, I'd say. So I was about 550 the time. So I gotta go, I'm kicking into gear, I'm kicking across the line, 6th place overall. So close. 6:02 was my time, so I was just 2 seconds away from breaking 6. Last year here, I was at 5:51, and I haven't done a lot of speed work this year. If I felt like I had, I would have probably broken 6 minutes in that mile. So just a great overall event. Very, very fun. Wide range of age groups here. We had like 1-2-year-olds all the way up to 100-year-olds, as you saw today. So can't wait to be back for the Meijer State Games next year. And then the State Games of America will be here in 2017. Hopefully I'll be there as well. For Mike Louden, over and out.